Hello, Vault Dwellers. Welcome back to another episode of me reviewing things on my channel. My name is Jacob, or known as Fallout is the Best, and I'm here with two really cool Pip-Boys right here. They're pretty much the same model, Pip-Boy 3000, but this one obviously is a sleek, newer model. And this one is from 2015. This one's from, 2024. And these are really great. Both of them amazing. But I wanted to compare the both because I recently just got this Pip-Boy. Came in the mail, pre-ordered it in April. And so I was the first wave to get it. Very exciting. And I wanted to make this video for quite some time. And now that I have both, now I can finally review them. And that is really awesome. I'm going to compare the two. I know a lot of people have done reviews with this, but I wanted to do a different video where I compare the one from 2015 and the one from obviously this year. This is very exciting. So I'm going to go over both of them. So, let's talk about them. So the first thing is the packaging it comes with. So let's show that. The 2024 one, which is this year, came in a very nice box. I'm honestly a bit surprised because I wasn't expecting anything special. Came in a cardboard box, and when I opened it up, I got this. And this is really exciting. It looks great. Not as good as 2015, but it looks really good. Definitely worth the keep. Also shows the model right there. And yeah, so when you open it up, which is quite a pain, as you can see, when you open it up, nice interior, everything. It's sturdy, it's a box, and you also got this packaging, which obviously has the Pip-Boy and charger in it. Overall, very cool. It's obviously not as good as 2015, but so far, honestly, from what I wasn't expecting much for the packaging, but honestly, for what I got, it's actually pretty cool. Got information. It feels like what you would get in the Fallout universe, and to me, that is the most exciting. But going to the 2015, we got this. This is the Vault-Tec crate. This is what you would see in a vault. When you play Fallout 4, you go to one of the vaults, or all of the vaults, they'll have these lying around. Not only that, in the Vault-Tec DLC for the Vault 88, I believe, you actually get the Pip-Boys from this. And this is really awesome overall. I think it looks great. When you open it up, you just hold these down. Opens up, you got nice foam, and you got just some extra stuff inside that I will go over. Overall, very cool, made in China, still kept the sticker. Honestly though, very fragile, I'll be honest, and over time, it's kind of harder for it to lock in and close up, which is a bit of a pain, but overall, it's very cool. It has even more, it has information in the back as well. Overall, this is really great. So in my opinion, for packaging, 2015 is by far the best overall. Just my opinion, because it just feels the most Fallout. It's literally something in game. That's really cool. Now, going over the Pip-Boys. So, just a note, this one takes batteries. Now, I actually don't have the batteries on me. I took them out a while ago because I don't want to them to infuse or break down, and then the Pip-Boy's broken and you can never do it. So I took them out. Don't know where they are and couldn't find new ones at the dollar store. So I'm just like, it is what it is. But yeah, this takes battery. Kind of sucks, but it's from 2015. So what do you expect, right? This Pip-Boy, on the other hand, is chargeable. It has a battery in it, but you don't need to put anything in it. It's charging. So it comes with, I think, a USB-C. I think that's what it's called. Basically, every new device uses this exact charger now, which is so great. It's universal, which means that you don't have to worry, what charger is it? It does come with it. You don't get a block, though, so you'll have to find a block. And yeah, it's really great. So the battery, all you have to do is just open this up here and flip it open. It's a bit of a pain, so I'm not going to do it, but it's really small little batteries. Where here, all you have to do, take it off of the side here, you'll see this here, you can see that's where you plug it in, and then you just leave it charging. Usually I turn it off, but this also not only works for holding the plug-in, but you also can interact with the stand, which is really cool. Overall, I love the charging thing. It's just so much better, by the way. So in my opinion, for the batteries, how it powers, this one is so much better. So this if you're looking at which one to get, in my opinion, for charging, this is so great. You can just have it in the background charging, where this is a bit of a pain. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's really great. Talking about the stands, though, this one's really good. I really love the stand here. It's very, I wouldn't say fragile, but it's not, like, the best. It's plastic. But it even has some information, so, of the Pip-Boy, which is really cool. And overall, you get underneath, this is where you put them in. A bit annoying, you have to find the holes, and there you go. Pretty easy, pretty nice. But I will say, this next one's way better. More sturdy because, again, sits right here. So that is so much better. And not only that, it's metal. It's like just like the Pip-Boy, it is metal, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. At least, hopefully not. It has information on the back and everything, and it's property of Vaultek. Overall, which one's better? I kind of like the look of the 2015 one more, but this one's way more sturdy, so it's a lot more reliable. I'm not worried about it falling or anything like that. So overall, I'm really happy with this. Well, talking about the power of it, I'm just kind of going through it. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys, but going through it. This is the 2015. Now, what does it do? Well, first off, the batteries is important. Well, not important, and it is important. So what it does is when you turn this on, obviously it's no batteries, but this will light up. Not only that, this here gauge, I believe, also lights up. And then also there is a flashlight right there, where it also lights as like a flashlight, right? Like the normal Pip-Boy light. But the thing is, it's not that great. It's not reliable whatsoever. It's not supposed to be, but yeah. But what is its main function? Well, overall, everything works. Like, it's not the best. You know, all this stuff moves, but it doesn't do anything. But what it does do is that you can put your phone in. You can put your phone in, you just open it up, and you put your phone in, and then you also have to put, like, these sides in. I have them in the box here, the crate. You basically put them on the sides depending on the size of your phone, and so it just blocks out so you don't see, like, open iPhone, you know, and just like, oh, that looks weird. But one of the issues is remember, this is from 2015, which means the newest model that can fit in here is iPhone 6, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was iPhone 6, which means, well, that not many people have an iPhone 6 these days, so it really sucks. It works for iPhone 4, iPhone 5, but again, you're probably not going to have that. I do, personally. I have those phones, but they just don't work that well anymore. But you do get a phone, and the phone has an app, which is a Pip-Boy app. It's really cool. You can hook it up to Fallout 4, and you can have your stuff in it. So when you look through the Pip-Boy, you can see all the items, all the quests you completed, the map, all the locations you've seen. But remember, it's a phone, which means it's touchscreen. None of these buttons work. It's just for show, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. This is fine. It's not supposed to be like a playable, like, whoa, look, it's a real Pip-Boy. It's supposed to be a model. But I will say that it is the newer one is so much cooler. So let's get on with the new one, because this one doesn't do anything. Well, going on for the newest phone, I'll just take it off the stand here. The newest phone is really incredible. I will say that. I was not expecting this. The fact that this is basically a real Pip-Boy. So as you can see here, I have it fully off. So when I turn it on, it should make the noise. And it lights up. This is freaking awesome. And it'll go through information, just like Fallout 4 when you get the Pip-Boy. And there you go. And it's fully on. You can see the gauge. This lights up, not like the other one. And this is really cool, because this is a real Pip-Boy. This is the closest we're probably going to get. It works. You can see me right here. This is honestly amazing. And so, if you really want the full Pip-Boy experience, this is the way to go. And it's honestly incredible. I'm really surprised about it. And so remember, this is the Pip-Boy from the show, so everything is based off the show. So, one thing you can see, you got stats, which you can actually, right here, will change the kind of like the animations. And remember, these are animations. They aren't really some of it is like, oh, it's a computer, but most of it is just scrolling through animations. That's basically what this is. But yeah, you can see I could change it so my character gets weaker until he's a ghoul, but you could bring it back up here, and now he's full at health. Really awesome. You can also use this device to scroll through the sides, which is really cool. These don't really do anything. Again, they're just animation. Going through inventory. I believe that's inventory. Yep. Attachments. So we got the flashlight. And this is really cool. But you don't even have to use the flashlight here. There's a special button for it. So when you press here, you can see. And this works, by the way. It's not the best flashlight. You're not going to expect much. But when you press it, like, it does work way better than the other one, which is cool. But if you want to use it, if you want to select some stuff, you just go to this button here, just press it, and you can see, and then press it again, it goes back out. You can see here, we got the rad meter. This is really cool. So you can scroll down, and as you can see, it's green here, or yellow. As you get higher, it gets a whole lot worse to eventually it turns red, because, whoa, you got a lot of rads. Really cool. Love it. And then you just click out to get out. And then here, I don't really know what this does. You just kind of sit as it's connecting, reconnect USB. I don't know. I guess it's just in case it disconnects. But you go to appeal, it doesn't really have anything. It just goes through like, oh, Vault-Tec will give you your clothing and all that sort of stuff. Going to aid, it goes through either you get selected to go to Vault 32 or you stay in Vault 33, which is pretty cool. I really like that. Going to data, because I'm just going through everything, right? I have the set time. You could set the time. You could set the year and everything, so I have it for current year, and yeah, it works. The next day, it will go to the next day, and it will do the exact time, which is really cool. Or you could do 2077, act like you're in 2077, or the year the show takes place. You know, you could do anything, right? Which is really cool. You could set military time. You could do anything you want, which is really, really cool. Not only that, stats. You go through many different animations, which I really like. So here are some of the animations. Really cool. I don't know how many there are. There's quite a bit, but not as much as I would like, to be honest. And then here's the really cool part, the maintenance. One of the cool things is you can set an alarm. That is right. You can set an alarm, which is really cool. You can set clock, set alarm, and you can go through different sounds. So you got door. If it should play. Oh, there's klaxon, saw, random, and here you guys scroll back down. So it's okay, but you can turn it on or off, and then you can set obviously the time of which you want the alarm. Really cool. It adds a reason to use this thing. It's not like, oh, it sits on your shelf. You can use it as an alarm. You could also display brightness, so I have it all the way up, but it only goes to 20, which is fine. You demo mode, really, I don't know what this does. I clicked it, and then I could barely do anything, so I guess demo, I don't know. You could go about, and this will just tell you the information of the Pip-Boy. That's kind of cool. I really appreciate that. And then, of course, for some reason, it won't let me go out of about. You could go reboot, so all I have to do is click this, and it will come back on. I love this. It reminds me of the Game Boy. And then map. Sadly, obviously, you're not going to your local area. Would have been cool. But, yeah, it just selects through some of the places in the show. Nothing crazy. Pip-Boy, though, on the other hand, is really cool. So, as you can see, just pay attention to here. When I click the radio, that's cool. Lights up. I don't know. Small detail. You can change the volume. For some reason, it resets all the time, but this time it actually didn't. First time, you can turn on FM radio. It doesn't really do much, but you can go down here.
Hey, yo, this is DJ Carl at KPSS, broadcasting from the base of the once beautiful Hollywood Hills. Like most weeks here at KPSS, this week is Fiddle Week, when all of my airtime will be spent luxuriating in my small but mighty collection of fiddle tunes.
So it basically plays Minuteman Radio Freedom. Kind of sucks. Okay. One thing I will say, if I could turn it off, stop. One thing that really sucks about this is, one, you can actually hook it up to your your computer and actually connect it to your local FM radio stations. The problem is that I've heard that when it's playing and you have the radio station, it will like of the Pip-Boy, it will mix and it just sounds weird. But one thing is, if you don't really have a good PC, a good computer to really hook it up to, like me, kind of sucks. And I kind of wish you could actually play old music. I think that would have been cool, like going through. I know there's copyright and all that, but I think it would have been cool to get, like, maybe they get some rights to some old songs and just put it in here, especially from the show. That would have been really cool. It would really make it feel like, whoa, I'm traveling the wasteland. I think that would have been so much better. One thing is to note, is the charging. You can see it's kind of like an iPhone. It just displays it right there, and it lasts quite a while. I will say when you get it, it's completely dead, obviously, but you have to charge it a while for it to fully charge, in my opinion. Just me. But it's actually pretty sick, honestly. It lasts a long time, which is incredible. And yeah, you can either just press it, and then you can press it again, but you could fully turn it off by just pressing and hold. So I really like that. Really awesome. The only problem I've encountered with this Pip-Boy is there's a bug where if you fully try to turn it off, it'll freeze. But there is a way to reboot it. And not the reboot button, because you won't even be able to get it, because again, it's frozen. So I'll actually be posting a video about that. So if you get that problem, check my channel. Probably today I'll be posting how to reboot this, just in case it gets frozen for you. So yeah. Overall, very awesome, though. This is a really great Pip-Boy. Prices, though, for the price range, this one, obviously, when it came out, it was quite expensive because you're getting the game, you're getting this crate, you're getting the Pip-Boy, you're getting so much. Where here, this is literally just the Pip-Boy. Here, honestly, I bought this a few years ago, I believe, 2 to 3 years ago, and it was about $200. So not bad. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you could find it. Maybe go on Amazon, eBay. I would not be, maybe not Amazon, but eBay. I guarantee you'll probably get like between 200, 300 easily, in my opinion. And honestly, it's kind of worth the price, honestly. I really do think this is really awesome. But what I will say, though, is there's this. And this Pip-Boy is about, I think I bought it was $250 Canadian. Remember, I'm in Canada, so it's a little bit more money for you Americans. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper for you, but this was $250 plus obviously the shipping. So it probably came to like $300, probably. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. About $300, I think. And so they're pretty close to the price, right? Like they're very similar, honestly. Depending on what you want, honestly, I'd go for this. I would go for the new Pip-Boy. The problem is if you pre-order it, I don't know if you pre-order, I guess not pre-order because we got it. So if you order it now, I have no clue when you're going to get it. I pre-ordered it before April 17th, so it shipped in November. If you pre-order it after, it comes in February, or ships in February. So for those who buy it now, honestly, I have no clue how long you're going to be waiting. But in my opinion, with how this is, it is worth the wait, honestly. Freaking love it. It's awesome. This is well worth it. This is literally a real Pip-Boy. Not only that, it also will get updates, which is really cool. I think you do have to hook it up to a computer, so I don't know how I'm going to do that, but that is a possibility. You get updates. It will come out with more features. At least that's what it says, which is really cool. The only issues I have with this Pip-Boy is I feel like there's not as many animations as I was hoping for. And not only that, again, the music, I really wish there was more music. And another feature I would have, like, really loved from this, maybe we'll get in the future when we get another Pip-Boy that does something like this, would be if you could play the Pip-Boy games. Basically, there's these games you got in Fallout 4, basically, in Fallout 4, I think 76 as well, holotape games, and you can play them on your Pip-Boy. And even in the show, you can see the brother in the vault, he was playing a video game on his Pip-Boy. I think that would have been cool. It would have added more stuff to do with this, so you could sit there and play the Fallout games, and I think that would have been really fun, in my opinion. I don't know how that would work. They'd have to, figure that out with the buttons and stuff, but I think that would have been cool. One thing I will note, let's talk about quality for the Pip-Boys themselves. This is metal, like aluminum, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but this is full-blown metal, which means it's not as fragile as this. And I really love that. I don't know. I haven't dropped it. I hope I don't drop it, but there's glass here. and then there like a screen basically, obviously, and then there's also the metal. It's literally pretty much all metal. There's barely, like, I don't even think there's a single thing of plastic on this, honestly. It's really cool. I really love how it is, just how it's built. I'm surprised, especially from having this for so long. Not only that, the interior is foam, or not foam, sorry, it's cloth. It's fabric. You just open this up. You open it, and it is really, I'm not saying it's the most comfortable thing, but it's so much more comfortable, higher quality. You could take these off, and I really love that. That's really awesome. Opening this, though, the only metal parts are like here, the hinge, whatever you want to call it, and then this part here. But everything else is plastic. You just open it up here, and as you can see, the interior is foam, which sucks. I will say sucks. This Pip-Boy is bigger, so if you have bigger arms, it's probably going to be far more comfortable to wear this than the new Pip-Boy. But honestly, it's not even comfortable. You can see it's cracking right here. But yeah, it's foam. It's crappy foam. It will eventually crack, break, just deteriorate way faster over time, which really sucks. I will say that really, really sucks. It's not good quality, in my opinion. It's just cheap foam, which, you know, I mean, it works, but it's very disappointing. Compared to this, though, this is pretty comfy, and it's just way better quality. Again, you're getting a better quality thing, but at the same time, this is more of a display, where this is more of a functioning thing where you're wearing. So they built it to last. Like, they're building this because they know that people are going to wear it a lot. So that's kind of how they built it. They built it so that in the intense purpose to have people wear it, which is really great. Very uncomfortable to put it on because, again, it's so small. So usually I just shove my hand in there. And yeah, there's some room for me, but I got smaller arms. But yeah, you might have some problems if you're a bigger person. You might have some problems with wearing it, because already I can feel it somewhat tight. But I mean, it's not too bad, right? I just take it off. We're here. You can see, I just slide right in. I got so much room, but it's not as comfy because, again, crappy foam really sucks. So not really expecting much from there. But again, most of this is plastic, crappy plastic, so keep it away from outside. Don't wear it for too long. One of the problems I can see is right here. You can see that there's a gap because it's just deteriorating. It's just stretching out, so it doesn't enclose properly. You can see there. Really sucks. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It's a display. It's not meant to wear it all the time, where this is. So if you're more of a person who wants it just sitting on the shelf, they both can, but this is just far better for that, where here it's so much better. Well, I am surprised about the size too. It's quite small, but I kind of get it. I think it's part of the lore. I rewatched I looked at the show, and it kind of looks like it's that small in the show, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think one of the reasoning is because this is the most advanced Pip-Boy we've ever gotten. You can see that this is basically the same model. That's why they look so similar, except this one is the better version, because it's in the Vault 30, 31, 32, 33. Like, those are where, like, the Vault-Tec higher-ups. So, of course, the higher-ups of Vault-Tec are going to have the better Pip-Boys out of everyone else, right? So that's why they look very different. This one's smaller because, remember, the best technology usually is smaller. iPhones now seem to be getting bigger, but the smaller they got was because of how advanced they were getting, right? That you can make it smaller. And so that's what I think this is I think it's part of the lore. It's supposed to be this small because of the fact that this is the most advanced Pip-Boy. It's not this big clunky thing. It's supposed to be more comfortable, more more good size for your arm instead of this big clunky computer. So I think that's just part of the lore. I was very surprised. I opened it, I'm like, whoa, this is smaller than I thought. Like, whoa. But I mean, it's fine. Honestly, this is really great. I really love this Pip-Boy, and I really wanted to review it. So what is better? Honestly, you get more out of this. You get the cool crate, you get the Pip-Boy, the stand, and you get Fallout 4 on the Xbox in a really cool case. And not only that, you get the season pass, you get all the DLCs, and you get a cool poster of all the perks or all the special, all those things. Here, you just get the Pip-Boy. So you get more bang for your buck with here, but you get higher quality Pip-Boy. If you're after a Pip-Boy, a full-blown Pip-Boy, this is what you get. It's a bit more money. It's probably going to be easier to get this anyways, because remember, this is from 2015. So you getting this might, it's going to be a bit harder. Honestly, so in my opinion, reviewing these, I would say the Pip-Boy, this one, is about a 6 out of 10. Most of it is from size. The size and the look. I prefer this look, honestly. Fallout 4 is my favorite game. So this is my favorite Pip-Boy. I love the look of this Pip-Boy. I prefer this, the way it looks, than this Pip-Boy. But this Pip-Boy is higher quality. You get more here, 6 out of 10 for this Pip-Boy. But I would say probably a 9.5 for this Pip-Boy. Only because I think there's still a bit more you could do. Again, like add those Pip-Boy games, right? A little bit more to do, because there's not much you can do with this. It's mostly animation. You could do some really cool stuff, and I love that. Again, I'm so glad this is a working Pip-Boy. It's so cool. It's literally a Pip-Boy. This is basically a real Pip-Boy, and that's awesome. That is incredible. But I will say there's a bit more features it could have had, like again playing the Pip-Boy games. Then you can actually do something. You can sit there on the Pip-Boy and play the games, and that'd be so cool. Add more music so you can walk around, listening to music instead of stupid fiddle tunes on Radio Freedom. So yeah, in my opinion, I'm just saying that this it could have more, but I love it. The fact that it's chargeable is so awesome. Doesn't need stupid batteries. Freaking love that. So overall, this is a great product. Honestly, if you really want a Pip-Boy, this is worth getting. Honestly, I just got it a few days ago, and I absolutely love it. It's awesome. It's amazing. There's nothing bad about it. It's high quality. Honestly, surprising. It's made out of metal. It's high quality. You get cloth. You don't get dumb foam like this one. So overall, everything about this is pretty much like perfect. So, honestly, I really love this. I highly recommend it. I really wanted to compare the two. Honestly, I prefer the function and how it is with this Pip-Boy, but I prefer the look and the vibe of this Pip-Boy. If this Pip-Boy was functional, I think there were some people who made this functional years ago. That's really awesome. If this was functional and this was like kind of metal but had the same colors, it would be the perfect Pip-Boy for me. Honestly, awesome. But for what this is awesome. It's the show's Pip-Boy. So if you really like this Pip-Boy, honestly, highly recommend it. It's really awesome, honestly. So it's well worth it. If I were you, pick it up. It's just, honestly, I have no other words to say it. So yeah, just wanted to compare the two videos, two Pip-Boys, sorry. If you really enjoyed this video, I still got much more to make. I also reviewed some Lego Fallout stuff, not official Lego, but they are basically reprints, so go check that out. And yeah, I don't constantly post, but I want to try to post more. So yeah, expect more posts in the future. If you really like this, make sure to like and subscribe. This is honestly the longest video of like me being in the video, so which is great. So yeah, honestly, I was really hoping to make this video. I'm really happy. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.